go. Come on, something. Come on. Ah!
Swing and a miss.
There's a lot of spunk.
Don't throw it wide.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another production of the Cross-Platform Baseball League. My name is Dwayne. I'm going to be handling the play-by-play for this Game 1 for you. I'm one of the co-commissioners of this AAA World Series. With me in the booth is No Hummus. We had some technical difficulties, so he's with me on audio this evening. How you doing, Hummus?
Doing good tonight, looking forward to seeing this AAA World Series match.
Absolutely. Games 1 and 2 of an electrifying matchup that we have on hand in this World Series. The AAA this season was a complete dogfight, and the two players who came out on top were ThisIsEduardo and his Kansas City Sirloins as the number 5 seed, and BiG JoRsH and his Nowhere Night Owls as the number 1 seed. So these two players facing off in a huge 7-game series on 85 batting ego, 90 pitching, 90 fielding, 90 base running. Best of the best in the AAA, and who knows what to expect.
Yeah, like as we see here, if we talk about here in the keys, the most improved versus number 1. The Sirloins here, they came in with the most improved award, and they just been showing why throughout this whole playoffs. They just had sturdy pitching, and then they have offense that can they can really come up and just really come in clutch. And then you just have JoRsH, the rookie number 1, just absolutely dominating his way through the field and just just almost beating everyone that he faces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, JoRsH definitely was a well-rounded player this season. Didn't come away with the long ball or the Von Asen, but did get the number 1 seed. So that means you really stick around up there amongst the best all season, to be able to pull off something like that. And Eduardo, as we stated, a most improved player in this group, had a great season, and now in the World Series, that goes to show. The rookie versus the vet, we alluded to that just now too. Eduardo, an experienced player in this AAA, JoRsH, brand new with us, but he's here in the World Series. Will that have a factor here? And then the third thing that we sort of talked about too, Hummus, was the unstoppable force and the immovable object. And if you don't know what we mean by that, I think that alludes a little bit to, how Eduardo will go about, playing his game his way, and trying to have the best success, right?
Yeah, success in this game really comes down to how flexible players. It's really hard to be one-dimensional and just and win the whole way through. Eduardo, he may seem one-dimensional, but if you look deeper, he's actually more than that. He has his pitching core. He has his certain strategies that sort of go against the grain, but he's always consistently good with them. And then, as we said earlier, his hitting, he's not the top hitter. But you can't just disregard his hitters, because if you let him get a couple of rallies going, he could put up 5-6 runs on you before you even know it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, things can get out of hand quick when you're playing against those Sirloins in that meat of the order, as you might want to put it. So it'll be exciting how this series develops. We got the XBL AAA World Series Game 1 coming at you in just a couple moments. We're gonna let the players know it is time to queue up. All right, folks, we're loading in now to the Motor Yard Game 1 home of these Nowhere Night Owls. Game 1 of the XBL AAA World Series, 85 batting ego, 90 everything else, as you can see. Eduardo and JoRsH facing off. This is going to be an exciting one.
Yeah, looking at these stats here, we can see that both teams don't really have a deep bullpen. Both have two-bar bullpens, with Sirloins having the pitching advantage with a four-bar rotation. I wonder if that'll play a factor if these games have to go into like extra innings.
Yeah, that is absolutely a good point to start this off. Could become a war of attrition. We've seen some of that in these other XBL AAA and AA series in the playoffs so far. So will this AAA World Series be any different? Our first pitch from Parker Pollo in there for strike against Hammer Longballo.
That was right down the middle there. I was wondering if that would just get instantly crushed.
An 0-2 pitch from Pollo gets hit right on the ground in front of the plate. Catcher picks it up, gets to first in time. Longballo is retired for the first out of this World Series. Always exciting as we get to the World Series here in any of these leagues. Going to be Costanza at the dish for the Sirloins to kick things off in this 2-hole. She hits that one hard right up the middle. We have our first hit of the series.
Nice hard rip right up the middle there to get on base. Now Preston Anonymous. We've seen him come up big here in the postseason. Let's see if he can do some more magic once again.
Yeah, gotta feel good to get, the first hit out of the way in a series like this. So Eduardo trying to work with that. We see Anonymous batting. He had an awesome semifinal. 2-2 pitch to him upcoming. A cutter gets him looking, struck him out. We see 2 outs now in the first. McCartone is at the plate. The runner does go. The pitch from JoRsH in there for a strike. No throw from the catcher. A great jump from Ed. Sees him in there quite safely.
Talk about reading the catcher. You see that catcher arm and that speed on second base. And strike 3. Look at that. Didn't matter there at the end.
Yeah, but still good strategy to try and get the runner in scoring position. We'll see if Eduardo tries to utilize that more as the series and the game wears on. We're going to the bottom of the first. Nothing doing from the Sirloins. Easton Archimedes leading off against Manny Banuelos. First pitch from Banuelos in there for a strike. Next pitch swung on, hit hard into left. That's going to be a single for Archimedes. Tischballen gets the ball into the infield. So first hit, leadoff runner on for the Night Owls in this World Series. Joey Noctis at the plate. Power versus lefties also in his locker. Sees a couple inside pitches, a 2-0 count. He's ahead. Banuelos resets, comes back with another fastball. This one lifted down the left field line. Tischballen's over there. She dives for it. Foul. Wow.
Ooh. Must have bounced right off the ground there. That was a catch.
I thought it was hitting fair territory as well, but it ends up, fooling both of us there, Thomas. A little bit, but then Joey Noctis ends up taking a walk. So gets on anyway. Runner moves up to second base. 2 on for Lumpy Hoots. Low pitch engaged. Hammer Longballo has to go to his left or his right. He makes a sliding grab, gets it into second. It's a double play. Huge 2 outs.
Wow, he had to reach for that one. He slid all the way in, caught the runners off guard, and as a result, goes from 2 runners on with no outs to now runner on first with 2 outs.
Yeah, JoRsH had a huge opportunity taken away from him just like that. And good fielding from Eduardo. Good awareness to see the base runner off the bag. This inside pitch lifted to center. We're going to see Rush take a few steps back and then make the grab. So that'll end the inning. Nothing doing from nowhere in the first after some great defense from Kansas City. We're going to the second.
Yeah, situations like that, you just have to really be careful of how close the outfielders are to the ball, because if you can see that there's even a chance for them to make a play, you cannot go for or advance the bases. Oh no. Yeah,
Lloyd Cook drives this one in the left center field gap. Looks like he's gonna get 3 bags out of this. The throw is in. Ooh, not in time. That was a really close play at third. But a botched catch in the outfield. It looks like it was tough to make on the run for JoRsH. Ends up being 3 bases for Lloyd Cook. So we're starting off this second with some action. One and 2 pitch to Damian Rush. Whiffer engages. That one backs him off the plate a little bit. Parker Pollo resets 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good off speed.
Nice pitch there to catch him off balance. Now you just got to get Willard Wiggins out. And maybe not let that runner get home.
And Eduardo's showing bunt. He's not scared to show you early in the count exactly what he's going for. He's looking for a strike to get down and get that runner in. JoRsH not giving him anything. He keeps backing him off. It's 3-0 count. 3-0 pitch. Eduardo rips it right into the right center field gap. Could be a double. Willard Wiggins rounds first. He's going to turn back. But it will be an RBI, so 1-0. Sirloin score the first run in AAA World Series.
And look at that, Sirloins went into that bat expecting to sacrifice that run on first, but with some nice like handiwork there, you get a nice hit.
Ooh, and Tish Ballin swings at one, lifts it into the Bermuda's triangle between short, third, and left field. 2 runners on, good speed at the dish for Manny Benuelos, the pitcher now. We'll see if he puts one down or chooses to swing away. Ad's got Steeler at second. This 1-0 pitch from Pollo misses low. Ahead in the count is Benuelos. The 2-0 misses outside. It's 3-0. Next pitch hit right up the middle. Eduardo not afraid to swing at a 3-0 pitch, and it's showing here. He's gotten 2 hits in the inning off of him, so bases are juiced for Hammer Longbolo. Big moment.
Early on in these playoffs, Hammer Longbolo wasn't really doing good, but ever since the semifinals, he's really turned it around now. He can really just break this game open early, and
he breaks his bat right open. That's going to be 2 runs on the roller. 2 RBI single right up the middle from Hammer Longbolo sees Eduardo stretches lead.
I didn't get to see that one because my stream my end just completely froze. But also, like, I saw the little grounder, but that's the last thing I saw.
Yeah, it was a roller right up the middle. Eduardo with a broken bat single sees 2 runs cross the plate, and he's not done yet as Costanza hits one into right field. Bases loaded. 1 out. He's up 3-0 already on the #1 seed in this World Series. He's got to keep pressing.
Yeah, like, no matter who it is in these playoffs, you can't lay your foot off the gas, because the further you get into the rounds, like, those players are there for a reason. So if you see an opportunity to put someone away, you just gotta have no mercy.
2-1 pitch to Adonimus after he fouls one away. Now it's 2-2. Big moment here. Parker Porrios tense. The 2-2 pitch hit over the head of Lumpy Hoots. That'll be another run for the Sirloins. We got the bases loaded as we do station to station here. It's 4-0.
He's hitting all of just to the right spot, just over the fielder's head. 4 runs here, and just looks like he isn't stopping anytime soon.
It's a testament to Eduardo's choice and ability to use the contact swing. He gets to the ball quickly, and he really has the ability to use that time to shoot it out there and into that outfield. He's going to tag up from third. He ends up being safe. It's 5-0 on the sac fly now. But yeah, he's quick to the ball, and it's showing with a lot of success here early. First pitch to Lloyd Cook, who started things really with that triple. Ends up right at Lumpy Hoot on the line. So we're going to see a 5-run second from Eduardo after he's put away there. We're going to the bottom half. 5, 6, 7 for nowhere coming up.
If you're the Sirloins, you're really liking your spot right now. But the game's not over. There's plenty of ball to be played. And, the Night Owls are still one of the top teams in this league. So just got to keep doing what you do.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw the Night Owls come out swinging against Unholy Jesus a couple times in the semifinal we just saw them play in. Went 6 games, and he was able to mercy at least one of them. So who knows if he can, come back here against this deficit. Eduardo's got to be careful with Benuelos. He does have a leadoff walk to contend with now. 2 quick strikes to Nightwing. The 0-2, it's lifted to left center. Rush has good speed. He should get underneath that. He does. It makes the out. Runner goes back to first. It will be Camden Pigwidgeon coming up. Seemed like we said his name a ton the other night. He has a great defensive asset for this team. We'll see if he can do something at the plate right now. This one hit right up the middle. Lloyd Cook picks it up onto second, over to first. In time for the double play. That'll end the inning.
Well, it looks like he won't be able to do anything this inning.
Yeah, that was good play from Eduardo to paint the corner and get JoRsH to nip at something and get the grounder. Now we'll see him try and add to his lead here. 5-0 in the third. Damian Rush at the plate. Swings at a changeup low. 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground. Joey Noctis, the shortstop, picks it up. There's it to first in time for the out. Here's Willard Wiggins. He's 1 for 1 with a single on an RBI this evening. Strike in there. Great pitch from JoRsH. 0-1 misses high. We reset again. 1-1. Four-seamer swung on a miss. 99 up and in. Wiggins down 1 and 2. Check swings. It's now evened up. 2-2 pitch. Swung on. Lifted to center. Gilfie looks like he can get underneath of it, and he does. 4 out, number 2. See Tischball and get a chance here. She's 1 for 1. She found one. A little bit of a blooper earlier. See if she can get on base again with that good speed. She sees a strike on the inner corner. Almost the same location. JoRsH goes back for a third time. Is it the charm? It is. 3-pitch strikeout. Nice job.
And that low changeup and just looks like he wasn't really expecting it like so many times in a row.
Eduardo unable to adjust to the timing and location on that. We're going to see JoRsH now bat in the third with Lennox Gilfie as center fielder at the plate. He swings at the first pitch, lifts it to left. Tischball and will make the grab for the first out. Pitcher bats in the form of Parker Poyo here. He's tense. Lefty hitting pitcher, hitting 500 right now in these playoffs. He swings at one, puts a decent swing on it. This one was also lifted though, where Tischball can make a grab. She does. There's 2 outs.
That pitch count on Banuelos is looking really nice right now. Only 22 pitches in almost 3 innings.
That's the name of Eduardo's game, and if you're going to let his pitcher, have a low pitch count, if his starter's going to be quick through innings, that's going to only benefit him. So we'll see how this develops throughout Game 1 and the rest of this series. Banuelos with a 5-run cushion. You can't imagine Ed has any thought about taking him out of this game anytime soon. This one, jumping catch by Cartone. Wow.
Man, talk about reaching up for that one.
He got up there, I mean up there, to make that grab. That looked like it was over his head for sure. Great timing from Ed to catch that at the peak of his leap. He's doing it all here in this Game 1 of the World Series. In the top of the 4th, we see the pitcher, Banuelos, batting. He's locked in. 0-2 pitch, check swing at. It's a ball, so we're resetting now. Poyo sends a ball low again. It's evened up to Banuelos. He swings and a miss at 98, up and away. Good pitch from JoRsH. Gets a strikeout. We're going to see Longbolo bat for a 3rd time here. Longbolo sees a pitch inside. JoRsH going with the inside pitches, even though that is where the trait lies. Eduardo puts a good swing on the cutter on the inner half, right up the middle. Longbolo on base again. Harder hit single than the last one for sure, but a single nonetheless. Costanza was 2 for 2. She drives the first pitch right into center. There's 2 outs as Gilfie makes the grab on a line. Longbolo has to remain at first. Preston Adonis gets his chance to hit now. First pitch to Adonis is a ball. Next pitch. Swung on through the hole between short and third. That extends the inning with a single. We do see now Boomer Cartoon, who made the amazing catch last inning, get a chance to hit here with 2 outs, 2 runners on. Curveball in there to start the at-bat for a strike. Next one. Swung on, fouled away. 0-2 pitch. Check swing. So it's a ball. Runners go. Swung on, fouled away. Runners reset. Will they go again? 1-2 pitch. Poyo, he fouls it away. 1-2 pitch again. Runners remain. Let's see if they go. This cutter incoming. Strike 3 gets him looking. Great pitch from JoRsH.
That was right into the top corner there. Just barely mixes the strike zone and gets out of the inning. That could have been worse. Much worse.
Oh, absolutely. That was perfect placement to get him looking there. Eduardo showed how much worse it could have been earlier in the game, but unable to do anything there in that 4th. Now he's got a pitch against Joey Noctis. Noctis already walked in this game. He's 3-0 in the count here. Now it's 3-1. This pitch from Banuelos upcoming. Inside for another walk.
Good lead off at bat there. Just getting the run on first. Now you just got to continue to string things here.
Lumpy Hoots hit one hard. This one over the head. Oh no! Hammer Longbolo makes the grab. Oh my God! He gets it in there first and double play.
Oh my God! Hammer Longbolo. That's the 2nd double play of the evening, and it's not even halfway through the game.
I can't believe it. It looked like for a moment Eduardo completely lost the ball there, and we were going to have one go right over his head, but he recovers with the jump on the run with hammer and then ices that runner at first. I mean, ices him. I cannot believe what we just witnessed on that play.
You know, those type of defense plays are always tough to make because like it's really hard to tell like when the ball is so far away when to just jump for those like high ones.
He met it right at the perfect point in its flight to get it done. That took all timing and skill. I don't know if he you know, was behind the ball on purpose there, but he managed to do a great job of making that play. We're going to see him hit now as he gets through the fourth. Lloyd Cook leads off in the fifth. Fouls it away. It's 0-1. Parker Poyo's still in the game. This is a 71st pitch, though. Ed has seen a ton of pitches through 4+. 0-1 pitch lifted to right. Archimedes will make the grab. It's out number 1. Damian Rush now at the plate. 190 average in the playoffs. Doesn't matter. Rips one. First pitch swinging right up the chute. Got good speed at first for Ed now. 1 out. Wiggins is up here for his third AB 7-hole hitter. Showing bunt. Let's see if he does. Now he pulls it back. Check swing. It's going to be ball 1. Rush possibly going to steal. I think JoRsH trying to play that timing. This one on the ground to third, over to second, on to first. In time for the double play. That'll end the inning. We're going to the bottom of the fifth. Still 5-0.
You know, only one hit given up by Benuelo so far, and we're almost at the halfway point. Been doing a great job holding down this offense.
Yeah, JoRsH up there with the big dogs as far as offense in the AAA, but Ed shutting it down tonight. Ed is, you know, as we know, an expert, especially with his starting pitchers. Benuelo's his ace, so this is the type of outing he wants and needs from each and every one of them. This one ripped 1-2 pitch right up the middle. That'll be the second hit of the night for the Nowhere Night Owls. I believe just the fourth base runner. So Memphis Nightwing at the dish, no outs, gonna try and do something with that. Swings at a pitch low. It's 0-1. The 0-1 fouled away. 0-2 tonight. When contact versus lefties engaged, this one on the ground. Lloyd Cook has to dive for it. Can't make a play either way. Everybody's going to be safe. JoRsH is going for third. No, he turns back. Good play.
Yeah, good call turn around there, because he definitely would have been caught there if he just continued running.
Ooh. Oh, no. That is not what you want if you're Ed. Lloyd Cook dislocated his shoulder on that play. Let's see if he takes him out.
Oh, he has to. Dislocate his shoulders. That's like the red bar for fitness, so...
Oh, man. But I don't know, Ed, you know, known for unconventionally leaving his players in. Now, Lloyd Cook was pretty trashed there, and we're going to see Madoka Hayata replace him. Wiggins slides over to second. Ooh, dangerous. 1-0 pitch. Gets in there for a strike. Next one hit on the ground. Wiggins picks it up. Throws as a second. On to first. In time for the double play. Runner gets to third. On the twin killing, we're going to see Lennox Gilfie get a chance to hit. This one swung on. Lined right at Willard Wiggins, and that'll end the inning. No damage done besides the loss of Lloyd Cook. See if that affects the Sirloins here in the remainder of this game 1. We go to the 6th. They do have a 5-run lead.
You know, it's one other thing the Sirloins is if I recall, they have a solid, you know, bench. You know, they don't have, they're able to pretty much plug in anyone anywhere if needed.
Yeah, that is true. You know, Ed's got a lot of utilization in his team as Tish hits that one to left. It's going to be caught for out number 1. So we'll see if any holes are exposed. That I think Eduardo does have a good job of plugging them up. You know, at Madoka Hayata, great choice at shortstop for him. We're going to see Benuelos hit one hard to dead center for the second out. And now Hammer Longbalo gets another chance at the dish, his 4th AB of the night. Had a hit his last time up, 2 hits tonight. He's up 2-0 in the count against Poyo. 81st pitch, misses for a ball. This is big 3-0 moment. Swung on and missed, strike 1. 3-1 pitch. Ripped to third. Lumpy Hoots dives for it, throws it to first in time. Great play from JoRsH to end the 6th. We see Poyo leading off this inning. You have to think JoRsH is going to lift him for a pinch hitter. Looks like it will be Kevin Cludd. First pitch to Cludd, swung on high, and it's going to be strike one. Banuelos' 50th pitch of the game in there for strike two. He's ahead in the count. Let's see what the reset is. Misses outside. Count is now even. Next pitch. Swung on right at Wiggins for a line out. Out number one. JoRsH just not getting the contact he needs. Unable to really get anything going. As we see him take a ball. Was it Hummus?
You know, saying yeah, you know, like like these past like few innings, just like he's had a single here and there, but really hasn't been able to string things together here. You know, like, you would need to be able to. Oh, no.
Another poor fitness draw for
he curled
Ed.
up there.
What was that?
He curled up right there. Is it injury or it's an actual injury?
Yeah, he's got the body contusion, but Ed's going to leave him in. You know the diminished stats only ever really want him to promote him to want to leave these guys in sometimes.
Yeah, you know, if you ever played Ed, you know that he does not want to pull out his starter unless necessary.
This one quickly on the ground. Banuelos does not make the play. Madoka Hayata picks it up, cleans it up for a fielder's choice. Runner moves to second, and Lumpy Hoots at the plate. Maybe, you know, you're going to see JoRsH trying to press against the injured pitcher, too. And that might play into the successes of Eduardo as he's ahead in the count now. 0-2, this one. Pitch outside the zone, swung on. Hoots takes a minute and now resets. This one out of the zone high, swung on, hit to left. His ball and dives for it, makes the grab.
You know, that's been the story of this game. The Sirloin's outfield just stopping the ball from dropping and probably preventing a good 3-4 runs here.
Great defense in this game, yeah, from Eduardo. I mean, he has made 3 spectacular diving catches. Wise Kotori is the pitcher out of the pen for the Night Owls. His first 2 pitches were strikes, and then the third one lifted behind the plate for out number 1. We see Preston Adonimus now batting with 1 out. Kotori's 5th pitch, a changeup swung on off the glove. Shortstop dives. Adonimus going to be safe at first as nobody seems to want to pick up the ball. Cartone is tense. He doesn't want to hit a ball on the ground. Eduardo going to take the double play out of order with a good steal, good jump. Mojo's up for Adonimus. Cartone swings and misses at that, though. There's 2 outs.
No, I was saying earlier how like Edwards, like he knows when to steal because you see that speed on second now, and like that should be someone who can steal on this catcher. But with that perfect timing, and like you could pretty much get anyone to steal.
Yeah, he's paying a lot of good attention to JoRsH's timing on the mound. It's paying off, you know, pushing those runners into scoring position. Each and every run counts, especially in a World Series. So, it's good job, good baseball from Eduardo. This one lifted to left. It's going to end the inning, though. We're going to the bottom of the 7th, folks. 7th inning stretch. Still 5-0 in this one. Been a bit of a pitcher's duel ever since the scoring from Ed in the 2nd. First pitch from Banuelos, inside, swung on, grounded to short, thrown to first in time for the out. JoRsH just not showing a ton of patience against Banuelos as the game wears on. This one hit on the ground right to him. He's going to pick it up, get it to first in time for the out. Next up is Memphis Nightwing, the left fielder. Good stats on this hitter. Needs to get something started for his team. The number 1 seed, Big JoRsH, staring a 1-0 series deficit in the face right now, perhaps, as we're in the 7th inning of Game 1.
You know, time is running out here for the Night Owls to get things going, and that might just be the little kicker they need. You know, it's 2 outs here, but hey, double could get another hit, and that's a run. Yeah,
an extra base hit to get yourself, off the schneid a little bit. That's humongous for JoRsH. Gonna swing at the first pitch with Cam Pigwidgeon. Pigwidgeon resets. 0-1. Banuelos 72nd pitch in there for a ball. This one hit on the ground and was below the zone. Madoka Hayata picks it up, throws it to first in time for the out. So that'll end the 7th. No damage done from nowhere. We're going to the 8th. 5-hitter working on by Benuelos.
You know, looking at the past few innings for the Night Owls, I think if they want to come back this inning, or maybe, you know, if they lose going to game 2 with a better performance, you know, they really got to be more patient on the mound. I haven't really seen them, like, you know, try working the count here and, like, you know, wait for, like, a great pitch to swing at.
Yeah, that is quite true. And, you know, Eduardo's having some success swinging early in the count. Just the opposite, you know, or the same strategy, just opposite results. And you know, JoRsH needing to change the game. Ed able to play the corners just a bit too well with the starter, even with the diminished stats. We see Willard Wiggins at the plate. He swings at the 1-1. It's right at Joey Noctis, who has to jump a little bit for it. Makes a good grab. There's one out. Tish Ballin at the plate. She rattles those fingers on the bat, ready to go. Batting .409 in the playoffs. She's no slouch. Tish sees a ball miss outside. And then this one off the hands. Gilfie has to come in for it. He slides, can't get there. It's a single. Runners are on for Benuelos. Let's see if he hits for himself. Eduardo considering taking him out now. He will. He's going to lift him for Mick Steele. So a great 7 innings from the starter Benuelos as Mick Steele swings at the first pitch, lifts it to left where Nightwing can make a grab. Will be out number 2. Runners don't tag. Longball steps in for a 5th at bat as the lineups reset here. This one broken bat. Noctis unable to play it in time to get it to first. So now we've got Longball on again with an infield single. 2 outs and bases loaded for Eduardo. Game 1 of the AAA World Series. What was that?
I said no more here, but I was gonna say that could be a big situation unless he doesn't catch it. Nah, he caught.
That one iffy. It was a long way that Nightwing had to go to get that 3rd out, but he does. So Eduardo leaves those runners on. We go to the bottom of this 8th inning. Linus Digby coming in, the pitcher in relief.
Interesting. He goes with Digby here, not like one of his top relievers in the past.
Yeah, maybe kind of saving them for a just-in-case scenario if Digby can't get the job done, but he's only got 6 outs that he needs to get, so we'll see what he can do. This one hit on the ground up the middle to start things off for JoRsH with a single. Not what you want if you're Eduardo bringing in your reliever. We are going to see the reliever Wise Couture get lifted for Jax Hermes. Pinch hitter swings at this one, hits it deep to center. Rushes back, he's at the warning track, he's at the wall, it's gone! A 2-run shot. Makes this a 3-run ball game.
And I think that's why it just goes to show there why you really need to put your best people on the mound. You can't be playing, you know, like just like playing like inches, trying to just like put them away like with the worst pitcher possible. You just gotta like get your best person out there, just get this game over with.
Yeah, first out recorded here, but not after, or not until those 2 runs do score, so. Digby is tense. Ed has to recover 4 more outs in this game to put him ahead. 0-2 pitch to Joey Noctis is high. Whippers engaged. Foul back. It's 1-2. Next pitch hit right up the middle. Good piece from JoRsH. Noctis reaches base for the 3rd time in this one.
Yeah, I know Ed doesn't like doing this, but if I'm him right now, I think you gotta just pull Digby, cut your loss, and get your best reliever out there and just get out of this inning.
Lumpy Hoot crushes that one deep to right center. You can kiss it goodbye. Another 2-run shot in this 8th makes it a 1-run game. Yeah, get him out of here.
Yes, I said it like 10 seconds ago, and I say it now. Just get him out of there. Like he's ready. He turned this into a, you know, just almost like a cruise control victory to now you really got locked in and you lose all your momentum now. And look at that, he's still out there.
Yeah, Digby getting crushed, giving up 2 home runs to this meat of the order. Willie Hedwig looking for something to hit. 1-1 count to him now. Nowhere Night Owl is really waking up here. Behind 2-1 in the count is Digby. Curveball gets in there, makes it even at 2-2. Next pitch upcoming. Swung on, ripped into the right center field gap. That's going to put the tying run on base. We'll see if he goes for second. Damian Rush gets the throw in there. Not in time. Hustle double from JoRsH.
You know, every pitch, every like hitter, yeah, they get him out of there. Get Sabrina in.
Here is Sabrina.
High velo worked early on, and just use it now. Get out of this jam you're in.
Yeah, he can't give up a hit. He's got to utilize the velo well. Sabrina has 3 fastballs and a curveball. This one rips right at the first baseman. Costanza makes the grab, gets it to second, almost in time for a double play, but 1 out recorded. 1 step closer to keeping the lead here in the 8th is Eduardo. Let's see if he can.
You know, like if the based on the runner of speed, if the ball's hit hard enough, it ends up just being a single. Might not even be able to make it home, but still, you just gotta put him away right here, right now.
That is true. Speed could be a big factor, though. This one lifted down the line. It's just foul. Inches foul. Oh, my.
You know, depending how the series goes, that could very well be like how close this game was right there. And that's like an inch to the right. That's a 5-5 ball game.
Yeah, instead we see JoRsH strike out on the next pitch, and we go to the top of the 9th with the Sirloins lead still intact. Amazing stuff here. Amazing drama. AAA World Series Game 1. It's in the 9th inning. Eduardo trying to put it away and take a series lead here. Gets himself put away for the first out. Boomer Cartone, the cleanup hitter and third baseman, is at the plate against lefty Fukuro out of the pen. Fukuro's third pitch fouled away. Ball in there. Next pitch lifted. It will be Gilfy. No, it'll be Nightwing. JoRsH makes the choice to go over there and make the grab. So 2 outs, and Madoka Hayata, who's 0 for 1 after coming in as a replacement. She gets a chance. First pitch to Hurst. Check, swing, strike. Next pitch. Swung on and missed. So it's 0-2 to Madoka Hayata. Fukuro resets. The changeup misses outside. Next pitch, swung on, lifted over to first. Glimfeather makes the over-the-shoulder grab for the out. It's a 1-run game heading to the bottom of the 9th. 7-8-9 coming up for the Nowhere Night Owls. Sabrina still on the hill for the Sirloins.
Yep, you know, it's the bottom half of this order, but don't fall asleep on them. You know, they could also get something going here. We just know how good this Night Owls bat is.
Couple of fastballs. JoRsH swings at the second one on the ground to second. Grounder thrown to first in time. There's out number 1. Lennox Gilfy now at the plate. Perhaps a pinch hit scenario. Yeah, it looks like for JoRsH.
Yeah, I think he's just looking to get the most power contact he can here, and I think that's going to result in Naira coming in. Maybe Scowl, yes. Scowl's a better position matchup there.
You see a strike in there, start the at-bat, and then a ball. Now it's 1-1 evened up. This one hit on the ground. Sabrina picks it up in front of the mound, throws it to first in time. There's 2 outs now in this game number 1 of the AAA World Series 9th inning. Eduardo got the 1-run lead, trying to put it away. Let's see if he can here against Marco Naira, the pinch hitter. First pitch in there for a strike. Next pitch swung on inside, so it's 2 strikes now to Naira. K-Man engages for Sabrina. Ed's pitch misses low. It's 1-2. 1-2 misses outside. It's 2-2. Swung on, hit hard. Costanza dives. It's off for glove. Gonna go into foul territory, but will be a fair ball. Ends up being a hit with 2 outs.
Just like that, look who's up. The winning run.
Yeah, tying runs at first, winning runs at the plate. Archimedes sees a strike in there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Sabrina's next pitch lifted into right field. It's going to get down in front of long ball. The runner's looking at first to third. No, he's not. He turns back. So 2 on. Winning runs at first for Joey Noctis. Power versus lefties engaged for him. This one hit on the ground through the hole to left field. Tish Ball runs onto it. She's throwing it home. JoRsH is not sending the runner. Bases are loaded. Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Talk about the dream of every kid in their backyard. Bases loaded, 2 outs in the World Series.
Game 1 could end here on a big swing. Lumpy Hoots is ahead in the count 2-0 the next one. 3-0. Ed has to throw a strike. The pitch misses outside.
Oh
This
my
game
God.
is tied. Oh my.
Well, Sabrina just fell apart these last few batters. You know, that, like, to win, that was, the game was right there, and then all of a sudden just, like, fell apart.
Yeah, Ed almost giving this one away here in the 8th and 9th inning, it seems. And now he's got himself in a tie game scenario. JoRsH needs a hit to win this game. Swung on a miss though. Strike 3. We're going to extras.
You know, that last inning, it looked like that was just going to be the end of the game there, but Night Owls showing why you can never stop. Because just like that, they're down 5-0 going to the 8th. Now we got a tied ball game. New game.
Yeah, big moment. Ed has to come back with the offense now. After pitching a great game up until, you know, things really started to fall apart. With the pen, it was really the pen. Benuelos had it going for him.
You know, we thought, like, you know, with Ed's pitching and maybe the Night Owls that would maybe be struggling, but it seems like Eduardo's really been held here, and, you know, all started with Digby.
Yeah, and he hasn't scored himself since around the 2nd inning, so he's got to get something moving. Lumpy Hoots makes a great jumping grab. There's 2 outs in this 10th. Tish balling at the plate. She's 2 for 4 tonight. Good speed. She could get things moving. She swings at the first pitch. It's lifted into center. Someone's got to make a choice. Noctis makes the play. There is out number 3, so we're going to the bottom of the 10th. 5, 6, 7 coming up.
Noctis kind of stealing the ball there, going into the outfield for that one.
Yeah, he seems like the, you know, one of the main players, captains of this team, making it, you know that he wants to take care of it himself. We see a quick first out here in the 10th to JoRsH. Sabrina's still in this game. Her 31st pitch misses. 32nd lined right at Hayata. There's out number 2.
You know, if I'm Night Owls from now, I think you just gotta you gotta be patient here. You can't be swinging at it. You see that pitch kind of running low, and it's already the struggling second reliever, as that's out number 3.
We're going to see Sabrina lead off now in the 11th after the Night Owls are put away quickly in the 10th. Let's see if Ed lifts her out of this game. No, she's going to bat. First pitch in there for a strike against Prince Woodsy. Woodsy's 11th pitch is hit in foul territory. Hoots gets underneath it and makes the grab for the out. Hammer Longbolo now gets a chance to hit. He's 2 for 6, I believe, tonight. This one crushed deep to left center. Scal, the replacement center fielder, makes his way over there. He can't catch it. It's on the ground.
In World Series, you have to make those catches.
Yeah, that's huge. A runner in scoring position, a gift to Eduardo. He's got less than 2 outs, and now Costanza at the plate. Costanza has a huge chance to get a hit. She's got outside pitch. Checks at a strike. The 0-1. It's a ball. Next pitch from Woodsy. Swung on, popped up. Nightwing ranges back. He'll make that catch. So Eduardo remains at second. There's 2 outs now. Preston Adonimus, the catcher, is 3 for 5 tonight with an RBI. Let's see if he can be the hero and get this runner in. 1-1 pitch from Woodsy. Misses away. Next pitch misses away again. It's 3-1 to Preston Adonimus. Change up in there for a strike. Ooh. It's full. That was a gift. 3-2. Check that. Out number 3.
Right on the edge there, you know. Couldn't take advantage. Night Owls, they still got a good amount of momentum going for them here with 8-9-1.
Yeah, let's see if JoRsH can put this away now against Sabrina. The first pitch of the inning is crushed into the left center field gap. Scala's good legs. He rounds first. He's going right for second. Thinking about third. Gonna turn back to second. It will be a leadoff double.
Yeah, good call there. No need to like try to push that runner already in winning position if you get that ball popped up.
Is there no one in the bench for the Night Owls to replace Woodsy? He's locked in right now. Gonna hit for himself. Looks to bunt, does not drop it down. 1-1 pitch from Sabrina. Bunt. It's foul.
I think what happened is that there's only one batter left in the pen, and that I guess that the batter's just not good enough to warrant taking out the locked in reliever.
Yeah, that could very well be true. We do see him strike out as Easton Archimedes now resets things. He hits that one hard. It's up the middle. Scal should score, and he rounds third. That'll end the ball game. The Night Owls take game 1 in walk-off fashion in 11 innings.
And when you look at it, that was a 5-run comeback there. You know, Eduardo just looked like he was cruising through the whole game, just dominating, but he just took his foot off the pedal there at the end, and Night Owls take advantage. And just like that, they have a 1-0 series lead here in the AAA World Series.
Yeah, great job by JoRsH to really, show his pedigree as the #1 seed, to fight through till the end. He's the type of guy who really plays all 9 innings and plays all facets of the game, and it came to show there. He took a while to adjust against Eduardo, and once he was able to get to the pen, he did, and played some good baseball. But shout out to Ed for the well-pitched game up to a certain point. The bullpen really fell apart for him.
Yeah, I think right there, you just gotta take a lesson of don't play around with your weaker pitchers, especially in the World Series. Just get your big dogs out there and just have them finish off the game.
Yeah, great game to these two. We're gonna give them a quick second, I think, to gear up for game number 2 and give ourselves a brief break. So just hang tight, and we will be with you in just a few moments. Great game 1 in the AAA World Series. All right, folks, we load in now to game 2 of the AAA World Series at the home of the Kansas City Sirloins, Red Rock Park. These two battling it out here on 85 ego. Last game, JoRsH just walked it off in 11 innings with the walk-off single, 6-5. Great game there from these two. We'll see if they continue all the fun and excitement in this next one. It's going to be Slip Vanderwink on the mound to start things off for the Kansas City Sirloins, and this is Eduardo. Bundy on the hill for the Nowhere Night Owls. Players exchange pleasantries, and we start off the first inning. Let's see how this goes. 1, 2, 3 coming up.
Yeah, no, as you were saying, 1, 2, 3 coming up here, and the Night Owls have all the advantage here. Let's see if they can build up on it. And that's gonna be a low ball 1. Swings out. Oh my God! Eduardo's pitcher is just getting murdered out here. Someone must have called a hit on him.
Second pitch of the game goes right off the noggin of poor Vanderwink. That's absolutely brutal to have to deal with.
Yeah, that just sucks right there for you if you're the Sirloins, already instantly down your starter. And the Sirloins bullpen, we just saw the last game, they do not have a strong bullpen. So we'll have to see what they decide to do here.
Yes, let me confer with Ed here. I believe we can get him another starter. I just want to make sure we clarify the rule. So give me one moment here to double check for him.
I believe he should be able. Actually, he may not even be able to bring in a starter now because only I think there's the minimum 3 rule.
It's due to injury. JoRsH should pause here. Just want to make sure we do this right. Starting pitchers on playoffs only in the event of a starting pitcher worse than well. Here we go. I got it. Let me post it for Eduardo.
Sorry about that, but
Yeah, so Ed can sub him
I
out.
think
We need...
JoRsH. I think JoRsH needs to pause the game here, or not.
We've given the players the information in regards to substituting the pitcher, so we'll see what they choose to do from here. Looks like Eduardo is going to get Keigawa. Yep. So he's got the replacement starter in now for the injury. And there's going to be a walk. Looks like an auto ball walk pretty much. So sorry about the confusion, folks. This is a very rare scenario which occurs, an unfortunate scenario in which the pitcher gets injured in the first, and this one is crushed. It's going to be a 3-run shot for JoRsH, so nightmare start for Eduardo.
Yeah, I just can't imagine like a worse start there. Like the 3-0 like shot there after your pitcher just gets knocked and you have to bring in like your starter last minute. Let's see if Keigawa can do something, maybe bring it back here. And that was could be a drill right up to third at shortstop. Those is first in time for out number 1. Next up is Mookie Glimfeather.
Yeah, that's a tough break for Ed, but a good start with Wiggins to make that diving grab, and then another quick out. So things not all lost. 3 runs, something he could come back from.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely lost cause here, but the rattled pitcher is definitely not going to help things here unless he can lock it down here for the next couple innings. Which I believe for starters, their mojo takes a bit longer to recover if they're coming in as a bullpen. I'm not too sure though.
Yeah, we'll have to see. She starts off with a decent penalty, and then giving up the home run definitely hurts her mojo scale.
So that one's going to be booted into out the foul territory. Still a 2-2 count. Looks low, make it a 3-2 count. Looks high for the full count walk there. So now we have Camden Pigwidgeon to 200 average, 4 RBIs. Didn't have a really great game last time. Let's see if he can change it around here.
Yeah, good speed of JoRsH at first too, so Ed's got to be careful. Doesn't want to give up any more hits here early in this inning, in this game.
And that's what that is. Could be out number 3. Terrible start for the Sirloins, but let's see if they could get things going here with their offense. Maybe get back a couple of those runs. First up is Henry Longbolo, who had a strong start to the World Series, had a couple of singles and key hits.
Yeah, we'll see if the big leadoff hitter can do some more.
This could be a strike 2 inside, make it a 1-2 count. This one's wild, but it looks like it'll be foul ball still. Here's the pitch, and looks it down. Wow, catches him looking there. 4 out, number 1. Next up, Costanza.
Good placement on that changeup from JoRsH. I think we did see a little bit of a lag spike, so let's let that settle out here for the players. Now Rex Bundy gonna reset.
Ooh, that one just goes right over the first baseman's head. That one looks like he's preparing for second. Nope, the turnaround there. And Sirloins get the first hit of the day. Next up is Preston Anonymous. Also had a strong first game. Let's see if he can maybe bring this runner home.
Yeah, it needs an early response.
And looks like the runner will get to second. No, he will not. Well, he's gonna throw it to first, but it looks like the shortstop was able to get that throw in just in time. Make it 2 outs here. Runner on first. Next up, Boomer Carton. And looks that will be caught by a shortstop for out number 3 as we go to the top of the second. Night Owl still leading 3-2 with their 8-9-1 coming up next.
Yeah, it hit the ball hard a couple times there in the first, just not to a lot of success. We'll see if he can carry that torch in the rest of the game. Igawa working on this rattled mojo.
Yeah, it's gonna be ball 1, make it a 1-1 count. Oh, now it hits the pitcher's leg right there. It looks like that will be single after the comebacker fails. Next up is Rex Bundy, the pitcher. 6.67 average, so don't discount this pitcher and expect anything. Now when runner goes there, this will be close call play, and it will be safe. Runner heads for second on the stolen base. Now it's runner on second with no outs. Bunt down, and looks like pitcher gets it. Runner heads for third, so sack bunt gets the runner on third. Next up, Easton Archimedes with the 1 out.
Yeah, JoRsH creating a good run-scoring opportunity for himself. Eduardo going to pull the infield halfway. I think Gilfy can have too much speed. Oh, he had too much speed. Ends up scoring just in time, but that was good heads-up play by Eduardo just to try and get it there.
You know, just barely missed it there, and now you got runner on first, 1 out here, 4-0 ball game here in the top of the second. Of our AAA World Series, that's gonna be a double play. Looks like throws the second, throws the first in time to end the inning. So 1 runner scores to make it a 4-0 ball game. Go to the bottom of the second now, 5-6-7 coming up next.
Yeah, we saw Eduardo take a big lead earlier in game 1, and then JoRsH, you know, fighting all the way through 9+ innings in order to come out with the victory. So we'll see if the opposite can happen here in game 2, or if JoRsH will do well to take a 2-0 lead in this one. Right now, in 4-0 in the second, he's looking good, but there's plenty of baseball to play here.
Ooh, ball 2 outside makes it a 2-2 count. High pitch there, 3-2 count now. BiG point activates, and that's gonna be out number 1. There, a looking strike. Next up, Damian Rush. Swing and a miss high outside for a 0-1 count. Swings at that one again. Looks like the center fielder will get under it for out number 2. Next up to the plate is Willard Wiggins. 375 average, no home run, 6 RBIs.
Yeah, Willard has been a good rally starter for this club all postseason long. This time he swings at the first pitch, sends it right to left field for an out.
Yeah, now we go to the top of the third. Still a 4-0 ball game with Lumpy Hoots, who got the party going here for the Owls after his 3-run shot in the first.
Yeah, that was a big shot from Lumpy. He was due for one. He's got 11 RBIs in the playoffs, and he crushes this one to right. Does he have 2? And it is gone.
And look at that, 1 to left, 1 to right. Well, we see another one right down the middle. We'll find out as that one's a 5-0 ball game.
Yeah, JoRsH crushing. There's the power that was promised. He's carrying over from the 8th inning of game number 1 here.
You know, that was another nice single there. It looks like things are going here for the Night Owls, and you know, this could get dangerous quickly once again. Ooh, that's gonna be a low strike 1 there. That was gonna be hit to the shortstop. Runner throws the second, throws the first in time for the nice double play. Next up is Memphis Nightwing.
That's a big 2 outs for Ed.
Yeah, he really needed that. That's gonna be a ball 1 to make it a 1-0 count. 1-1 count on the curveball. Hits that one hard, goes right to the gap of first and second for a 2-out single here in the top of the third. Nice good hit there. Next up is Camden Pidgewigeon with a 192 average. Not having a hot series so far, but all that could change with the swing, and just like that, gets a nice little hit there. So runners in first and second now with only 2 outs here. Top of the third, 5-0 lead, Night Owls. Next up, Lennon Gleif with the single.
Okay, Igawa getting knocked around. Let's see if she can get out of this jam. Or it could break open quickly in favor of these Owls. I mean, already with that 5-run lead.
Yeah, you know, the pitch is rattled, so all you gotta do is be patient, and ooh, just gets a bit too under it. Isn't able to get much contact on that, and looks like that will be caught for out number 3 to end the inning. Nine Owl will score another to make it a 5-0 ball game to go to the bottom third. 8-9-1 coming up next.
We've seen Ned have some success with this ball. Let's see if she can be a rally starter.
Number one, and at this point in the last game, it was the Night Owls who were down 5-0. Let's see if Ed can maybe pull some of his own magic to, get back into this game. Now it looks like it's going to be popped up to center fielder for out number 2. Next up is Hammer Longbalo, 0 for 1 today. Looks at that one for strike 1. Swings that one, hits the pitch, which throws the first in time for out number 3. So 1, 2, 3 inning. Go to the top of the 4th. Still 5-0 ball game.
Yeah, it's got to keep giving up, around 1 plus runs per inning if he wants to stay in it. It's going to be tough with Igawa, and he needs to get himself on the board. We'll see what he can do here as we get to the 4th onward.
And that was going to be hit right in the middle. Second baseman stops it, but isn't able to get a complete glove on it as the pitcher will get on base now. That must be a solid mojo boost. This will be ball 1 low. Next up, but another low pitch makes it a 2-0 count. 3-0 count. Watches the curveball, composed straight activates, and it looks like it doesn't help her at all, as this could be a 4-pitch walk. Next up is Joey Noctis, 0 for 1 today with a walk. High pitch there makes it a 1-0 count. I would say hard right to miss. Oh wow, second base doesn't get it. It looks like the pitcher will score. 1 run will score, and it looks like the third base will not get there in time. So that'll be a RBI double here, make it a 6-0 ball game. Runners on second and third, no outs. Lumpy Hoots, 2 home runs. Can he make it 3?
Yeah, he's set up to do something big here. He swings at the first pitch right at Wiggins, so nothing doing.
Next up is Willie Hedwig. Low pitch straight activates for him. And it looks like he's going to be walked here low speed, maybe trying to get the next batter to hit into a double play.
Yeah, Eduardo definitely going to try and get out of this with as little damage as possible. Going to try and manufacture that double play. Let's see if he leaves Igawa in to pitch to Glimfeather as well.
It's going to be tough here, because he's going to have to come to that bullpen sooner than he'd normally like. It's just a matter of when for him.
Yeah, Igawa trying to stopgap for the injury, but not doing her best work tonight. That one
that was ripped right there. And tough dive from the right fielder. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Will 3 runs score? And that'll be a 2-run RBI double there. Runners on second and third, just blowing this game open. Memphis Nightwing up to bat, and just like that, the Mercy run is on second.
Yeah, in less than 2 outs, JoRsH could keep the rally going. Okay, Igawa trying to find her way through this.
Ball 2 makes it a 2-1 count. Swings to that one, shortstop gets it, but the runners go head home to make this a 9-0 ball game here in top of the 4th. Next up is Camden Pigwidgeon, 1 for 2 today with a single.
Pigwidgeon.
Oh wow, that one just bloops right over this shortstop head. Runner heads for home. That's gonna be an RBI double. Make this the mercy word. 10-0. Next up is Lennox Gilfie. Let's see if they could just extend this lead. And just like that, this game could be very over in the next inning. And this one's gonna be hit into the right field, and that one's gonna be for out number 3. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. Eduardo needs to score here if he wants to continue playing this match. Next up is Rex Bundy, but next up is Costanza, as Rex Bundy looks to stay locked in.
Yeah, he's having a great game on the hill as Bundy. Ed needs to score here.
Tough dive there. This looks like a lot of hit. Balls are just not being able to get into these fielder's gloves. Next up is Preston Anonymous. I'm thinking Ed, he tries to go for a steal here. I feel like it's a situation where he may just go aggressive. That's gonna be strike 1.
Yeah, especially if he sees JoRsH, utilizing the same timing on the mound. He might go. JoRsH picking off. That's a heads-up play.
You know, that might have been a bit of a warning, like, hey, I'm watching you. Ooh, check swing inside on the change ball to make it out number 1. Next up is Boomer Carton. This could be strike 1 low to make it a 0-1 count. That's gonna be hit to shortstop. This looks like it'll be a game-ending double play, and just like that, the Night Owls have taken a 2-0 series here in just a dominating fashion. And XBL, that's just got a sting.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a real stinger from everybody in the Sirloins camp, I think. To lose Vanderwink on essentially the second pitch of the game, to have things fall apart then, you know, for Keigawa, just was not the game 2 that was envisioned, was not the game 2 that that poor Eduardo wanted. But that's the game 2 we got, and now JoRsH ahead in this series, looking real good. We'll see what he can do if he's able to, you know, next session possibly put this away. I mean, he's got the chance to, but tonight he showed dominance on both sides of the ball that got him 2 big wins.
And, you know, great showing from the Night Owls here, you know, just putting up, like, after that first few innings of the game, it looked like he wasn't really going to get anything going that game, but, you know, he actually changed, he changed his, I don't know if he changed anything, but he, sorry, he came out and just dominated, you know, that 4-run inning after coming up on Digby, and then that bottom ninth 2-out rally. He had no one on with 2 outs, and then all of a sudden he gets bases loaded, walks it in, and then just like that we have extra inning ball game. And you know, it's persistence on that, and you know, grit like that is what makes you a champion. And you know, you just got to be able to, like you said earlier, you got to play all 9 innings. You can't stop, no dilly dallying.
Yeah, and JoRsH is one of those players that really exemplifies the ability to play all 9 innings. We saw him do that tonight. And then, you know, I think the switch to Red Rock always seems to favor hitters. That's something I feel like I've seemed to notice over time. And I think that, you know, tonight, JoRsH switching to Red Rock, in addition to, you know, getting some fortunate breaks in the beginning, poor Ed getting his pitcher injured, really contributed to that big jump from JoRsH tonight to put up a big mercy win. So 2 big victories for the Night Owls tonight, the number 1 seed ahead in this AAA World Series, 2 games to none. So we're going to get with the players. We're going to probably schedule those again later in this midweek. We don't have any games for you off the top of my head scheduled up, but keep your eyes peeled in the Discord for any more games and excitement. We still have the rest of the AAA World Series, a whole XBL semifinal that is yet to kick off, the continuation of Lazy and Luke, and the AA World Series. So there's still plenty to be casted here on the XBL channel. And with that said, joining me tonight in the booth for this games were no Hummus. Hummus, do you have anything to drop us with tonight before we head out?
Nope, nothing. Just out here. Thank you guys for putting on a great show for us to watch, and yeah, thanks for having me on, Dwayne.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining me as always. Thank you to Weaver for joining me earlier. Shout out to our players for casting some great games in both sets tonight. And yeah, we'll see you all next time. Have a safe and pleasant evening, everybody, and keep your eyes peeled for the next games.
Take care.